Jesus, look what she did to the gate!
What would you do if someone was squatting in your or a loved one's apartment? If you're popular IRL streamer Asian Andy, you'd do everything you could to piss them off until they left, and livestream the whole thing. Asian Andy Squatter Eviction Saga began on his Kick channel in late June 2024, and he started uploading highlights of the drama to his YouTube channel in August. In his Part 1 video, Andy is seen at his apartment smoking while playing loud music, text-to-speech messages from viewers, and sound effects to the detriment of the squatter, Mary Cameron. She asks him to turn it down, and he doesn't, also telling her that he's autistic to troll her.
I'm autistic.
An interaction between one of the homeowners, the squatter, and the police after she threatens to replace all the locks is also featured in the video. Notably, the police already seem to be aware of who Mary is. In a pinned comment on the video, Asian Andy explains the situation in more detail, writing, "She was an Airbnb guest, booked 28 days, and made up some fake stuff saying she was allowed longer than 30 days so she could get squatters' rights. And she pretended to be a tenant to the cops so they couldn't do anything. She's been squatting since the 1990s and she knows what she's doing. She's gone to court tons and tons of times and has a track record of just wasting people's police and court time." A Part 2 video was uploaded on August 20th where Andy provides more context on the situation, explaining that the apartment belongs to his sister, who purchased it to rent out as her primary source of income so she could spend more time with her kids. So having a squatter there not paying rent was detrimental. He also explains that the squatter has done this multiple times and shows several news headlines about her getting into legal trouble for squatting, as well as accusing her of racist behavior, like referring to his dad as a dog eater.
She's racist, bro. She literally called my dad like a fucking dog eater or something, a cat or dog eater. Told us to go back to your own country.
In the video, Andy further annoys the squatter with loud music, including AI-generated music created by viewers specifically to mock Mary. Andy manages to lock her out of the house while she films and documents him, going from window to film him. He repeatedly tells her that he has autism, and she retorts by claiming she also has autism. Mary threatens to call the police multiple times due to Andy's actions. She then calls the police, and Andy talks with an officer who does nothing to remove Andy from the home and leaves quickly, with Andy remarking that the cops hate her. Several inflammatory arguments take place between the two, with them calling one another names.
I bet you would want food, you fat bitch.
And Mary accusing Andy of doing hard drugs, then pouring bleach on the floor to ward him off. And both parties interfering with the power. The police once again get involved and discuss squatters' rights with Andy, advising him on how to potentially deal with it. At the end of the video, Mary threatens to invite homeless people into the home.
I'm going to leave, and I'm going to keep my stuff here. I'm going to bring a couple of homeless people in here, and they, and you, and this, kill each other.
On August 30th, 2024, Asian Andy uploaded Part 3 of the series to YouTube, garnering over 1.8 million views in 2 weeks. Once again, Andy continues to annoy Mary, and once again, the cops become involved and express frustration at being called to the residence so many times.
I've come here over 10 times. That is ridiculous.
Andy reads texts from Mary claiming she will defend herself by any means necessary if the family approaches her. She also calls him Vietnamese rat-eating scum, and claims they offered her $1,000 to leave at one point, but is now glad she didn't take it because she's giving him the, quote, best content of his life. In Part 4 of the series, we see Scuffed Justin Carrey's arrival at the house to aid Andy in getting rid of Mary. In addition to the tactics Andy had been using, Carrey also plays a high-pitched whining sound throughout the house and continually accuses Mary of undressing him with her eyes. He follows her down the street as she spits on him and accuses her of assault, and then into a restaurant where he claims she's a predator who came to meet with a minor.
She went to meet a child, she came to meet a minor.
At the end of the stream, Andy, Carrey, and the homeowner enter Mary's room and see a massive mess, including broken furniture and the squatter's many belongings and garbage. A clip then plays in which Andy explains that it's been 2 months since Mary was arrested and that she's suing the homeowner, his sister, for wrongful eviction. He claims Mary is on a list for frivolous lawsuits and likely won't win the case. He also claims she was arrested, sent to a mental hospital for 10 days, then started harassing his sister. A final part of the series was uploaded on September 15th, 2024, in which Andy, Carrey, and the homeowner go through the room where Mary had been squatting, which is covered in garbage and significantly damaged.
Jesus, look what she did to the gate!
The homeowner changes the locks in case she gets out of jail and returns to the residence. On August 10th, Asian Andy made a post on X discussing the lawsuit Mary had allegedly filed against his sister and sharing photos of court-related documents, writing, "She's been nonstop contacting city council, calling out my sister and the police, keeps trying to serve us and sue us, and even claiming sexual assault. Just tons of drama, planning on releasing it soon." Discussions and reactions to the saga spread across the internet during the summer on Reddit, YouTube, and even TikTok. What do you think of the Squatter Saga?